Hi, Roscoe here. I'm going to run a PvP pet battle video with this team Slick When Quick. It's using the Eye of Legion Vengeful Porker pet and the Nightshade Sproutling. It's actually doing really well at the moment. It is kind of relying on the Vengeful Porker pet, and also the queues have been relatively kind of decent for me. I'll just kind of work out what he's going to start with. I think he might start with the Hawk Owl. That's not too bad. We'll get this up on him, the rot, just in case he is running that Navigate. It's going to give me a good chance to get my speed up. Dreadful Breath is actually fairly weak. In case he is running the bomb, I'm going to swap to my Nightshade Sproutling. Now actually just go for the damage before the decoys come down. Yeah, just keep with this. I don't know if I'd have definitely won, but the Eye of Legion is so good at tanking down flyers, especially the darkness flyers. With that gravity move, you just need to be careful you don't spam it. So that second one doesn't actually do damage. I hardly ever use this ability because it's only on a few pets, 5 pets in total. So I was just going to kind of, yeah, I'll spam this. It does 4 or 6 damage, but it won't. So you need to wait for that debuff to drop off, and then potentially attack. I use this in another team, and I actually really like it. I know that it's probably quite expensive to buy. It's a kind of card thing. There's probably similar. Yeah, there's some similar pets. So that the Crawling Claw potentially is something that you could use in its place. Meaning that the stats are identical, just the movesets that it's got. But it's just kind of the heal or the death grip on the claw. Probably like we use this one because I do like the undead racial with this. I mean I really like having an undead on my team just due to that racial. It can kind of potentially kind of give you that edge, that round edge. So this is a solid tier 1 team. Just going to see what he is going to start. I think he's going to start with the Wicked Soul, then into the Magma Rageling. I'm just get my darkness up. I kind of expect the Horn into me. I'm not going to waste this blinding poison until potentially the trap goes down. And I'm going to have to take the damage on the Sproutling. I think it's potentially worth me just getting this guy up to speed. That crit has potentially hurt me. I mean, I don't think I've queued against kind of a meta team yet with this. I need 2 more. I'm going to go to the Sproutling and just throw the Yeah, I'm still going to throw the blinding poison up. The trap will definitely miss now. I wonder if this would affect potentially that. I don't know actually for sure. Just trying to think which is the best pet for me to bring in. I think it is this guy. Let's see what it does. I mean, I don't actually know. No, it does still hit through. And I will die here. I mean, there's not much point me keeping this guy alive because he is just that 325 speed. I think I'll get my spirit spikes up. Go for another power ball. Now I am quicker than the Terror Claw. I think I will take the Haunt on my Eye of Legion. It could be the Mag Raging potentially coming in again. I think I'm just going to have to burst through this fire shield. I don't really know what more I can do. Just use my kind of gravity and things like that. That sucks a little bit that it didn't hit at its highest. I'm going to go for the gravity again. It's going to hit him. If this trap doesn't go off, it's going to hit him really hard. Let's go for a Shadow Slash. I expect that the dodge to come in. It's not the worst time for that trap to go off. Now it's the speeded up Vengeful Forkipet against his whole team. The good move here would be for him to swap to the back. That triple hit has got me the kill. I'm expecting potentially a Haunting Song to come up here. I mean, he's going to really try and get this Terror Claw back up to health. He didn't, but he has procced that Racial. I mean, this guy is just going to get taken out straight away. I think because I've got the speed over the Terror Claw, I do think I'll be able to take it out. So I'm going to go for a hit here. Let's go again. And it's good game. Yeah, so it's done. Kind of that is a solid tier 1 team. Terror Claw Wicked Soul is not something you kind of mess around with. So this team is doing fairly well. I don't want to queue into that team again. Really, I mean, he could potentially change it up. But yeah, the queues earlier were dreadful, really horrendous. They're kind of quieting down a little bit now. I was running this team 1 button win. It's called that because there's a sandstorm in there, and it's kind of like a nerf to so many kind of abilities. I'm going to hope that he doesn't start with that fell bat. Great, now open the blinding poison. I'm going to go and get the cool darkness up. That looks okay for me to take. Because I want to really kind of negate the heal that he's going to be running. Oh, that miss is no good for you. I think to avoid potentially taking more damage, no, I will go for the Shadow Slash here. Yeah, I'm going to take that damage, but I'd rather take it on this pet than the other two. Gonna go for my gravity again. It's kind of a clever tactic, all these debuffs. I'm gonna put my rot up. Let's go for the damage, I think. I did debate potentially going for all that. I'm gonna get the blinding poison up on him now. And I'll swap to my Sproutling. I expected the Fade to come in. Get my my Power Ball up. Quicker than both. Use my Spirit Spikes. And now just go for some flank spam. Go for the damage. I do expect this dot to come up. My Spirit Spikes will negate some of this damage. Still going to hit fairly hard. I kind of hope to just about potentially survive here. I don't know whether he held off attacking because he knew I was going to have that, or the Fade may come in now. I think that's two. I think the first guy ran away. I will try one more with this. But yeah, I mean, it's doing really, really well. It's probably going to go into the tier 1 teams. I'm just the 325 speed. It's just because now the 325 is kind of almost that second tier down in the speed. You're not going to be that. It's not guaranteed to be faster. I mean, more often than not, I do run kind of a quick pet in my team. Not so much in this one. I mean, there's another 325. Got that kind of coin toss situation. But the Vengeful Porker pet is there's kind of the pet with the speed here, because you just need to Powerball a couple of times and your speed is really, really high. Yeah, this guy is so strong. I'd probably say in the top 6 or 7 pets. I mean, he's up there with your kind of your emperor crabs, your fiendish imps. He's probably not quite like a Terraclaw bone serpent, but he's really not that far behind. He really, really isn't. Especially because the meta is kind of your Wicked Souls, Bone Serpent, things like that. It's just once you get that speed up, there's not too many mechanicals now. You sometimes get mine teams that can do really well against him. But I mean, once you get that, it's just getting that speed up. The Spirit Spikes, it's just so strong then. I know we've seen on that Cursed Berman how strong these Spirit Spikes can be. I mean, those Spirit Spikes are ridiculous on that guy. I don't think that's how it intended to work, but it's just silly getting kind of 1k crits off something like that. This is going to be a very strong team for me to play. I'm going to start with my Nightshade Sproutling, get the cool Darkness. I mean, that's the thing, he's got the option to swap this guy. I'm going to go for the Rot here. I'm going to hit him hard, really hard. I don't expect him to stay in now. I'm going to go for the Gravity. Now I think I'll go to my Vengeful Porcupine and just try and get the speed up. And hope that it doesn't get triple hits. I don't want to take the Haunt on this guy for the moment. I think I'll go with this so I can get that cool Darkness up. Because I'd imagine the Rabbit would come in. You could go for the swap again. The thing is he's swapping into the Eye of Legion there. Let's go for another Rot here. Now this is going to do strong damage against his Rabbit. I can get my speed up. Do not need those crits. He's still just quicker. I'm going to sacrifice the Sproutling here. Because it's slow, as I said, because it's a slower pet against these quicker ones, it doesn't really gain anything potentially. I'm going to go for the flank. I mean, if he stayed in there, he was gonna die. I'm gonna use my Spirit Spikes. You don't want to attack into them. I swapped my Eye of the Legion. Let's go for my Rot in case the swap comes in. I think it is going to be the win here. Because we're both going to go on to the Undead round. And I think I should be able to get the kill. Let's give some damage. You could have forced a draw of that heal, because I imagine he's going to go for the Burrow. I think he kind of has to. Use my Spirit Spikes. Cool, so beat another pretty competitive team. Yeah, so that's the team. Slick when quick, and yeah, it's probably going to be kind of a tier 1 team. As I said a few videos ago, this is kind of a new pet I've got. Oh yeah, if you don't have access to it or can't use this one, Visitor Crawling Claw, you could probably use in its place. It doesn't have that magic move, but it does kind of have a heal or a death grip that's sometimes quite situationally quite useful. You can predict like a swap coming in or something like that. I know I've managed to kind of pull a Terror Claw with its racial onto a Whirlpool. But I mean, you kind of, it's kind of situational, but it's kind of like a swap as well. So it's sometimes handy to kind of have. Yeah, so that's Slick when quick. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is a really kind of solid team, and I'd recommend giving it a go. The Veg Walker pet is kind of the MVP. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.